Hello, friends. Welcome to another series of videos about the Funbridge Daily Tournament. Today we'll play Imps, but before we go to the play itself, I received a comment about the layout of Funbridge. And thanks for the comments, by the way. Keep them coming. But I would like to address that there are some customization options in Funbridge that you should explore to make the interface as comfortable as possible for you. And so let's go to the Funbridge screen. We're getting there. Here we are. Anyway, you could go through other paths to the settings of Funbridge, but I'll show you the way to do it from a game table. So let's play the Imp tournament in Europe. And this is the hand that we'll play. But before we start, you can go to settings here. You click on that arrow on the lower right of your screen. I'm using a cell phone. I don't know how it is in a computer, but it's probably similar. Click on settings. Many options here, but game table display and ergonomics. You can decide whether you play with American cards or French cards, in which the king is an R and so on. You can play with a 4-color deck or with a 2-color deck. So this is what I usually do. But this here, I think, addresses the comment about sideways. So you can play the cards like this. So the orientation is towards each player, or like this. They are all vertical. And you pick what you prefer. And similarly, dummy can be shown like this or like this. And so I will do what you'll see here on the screen, but you can pick your own option. And without further ado, remember this is Imps. We have 16 Hackard points. We have a 1-heart response. This is a game forcing hand with an outside chance of it becoming a slam exploration. We do have great diamonds, and so the problem about any slam exploration here is that it's very likely, given their silence, that partner is short in hearts. And if he's short in hearts, we need really a powerful hand opposite to get to 6 diamonds. But we clearly cannot do anything other than to make the general game force, which for the robot system they play a version of XYZ that would be 2 diamonds. Beware, this is not standard. So do not try this at home. In standard auctions, the game forcing bid would be the 4th suit, 2 clubs. But Funbridge, the robots in Funbridge play that 2 clubs is used with invitational hands and 2 diamonds is used with game forcing hands, as you can see in the description. Now, Pardo is showing 3 hearts. So he's short or shortish in clubs. He has at most 2. He should have 4 spades and 4 diamonds, 3 hearts and 2 clubs. So we have such a powerful hand that 4 hearts, especially in imps, even though it's a 4-3, becomes attractive. And I don't think we should look further. I'll go to 4 hearts. It's a 10-trick contract. We have great trumps. It's unusual for us to commit to a 10-trick contract, but if partner is weak in clubs, clearly this is our best shot. And indeed, we have 10 top tricks if suits are breaking reasonably. We have 4 hearts, 4 spades, and 2 diamonds, and we are wide open in clubs. And so that's not unexpected. We are not home because hearts might be 5-1. But if they are not, then we are home. Okay, all followed suit, so we are home. Hearts are 4-2. Whenever you are playing the trump suit, or any other suit for that matter, and you want to count efficiently, you watch out whenever somebody shows out, you deduce what's going on in the other three hands. So he's just showed out, he started with two. So the full break was 4-3 with us, 4-2 with them. Wes having four, he's having two. And so there's still one trump missing, and we should draw it. And now basically we could claim by cashing spades and diamonds. But who knows, maybe they will pitch a diamond. See, there's a one diamond pitch already coming up. And now that we have all the diamonds, he pitched the eight, so we have all our diamonds are equivalent. There's no harm in playing the nine. Maybe somebody will cover with a weird position. No. So diamonds are not high. We can claim. Yes, here we go. Come back to the game screen, claim 0 tricks, making 10 in total. We were lucky in that we chose the right 4-3 fit. If we had landed in spades, spades would have been 5-1. That would have been quite unlucky. That is pretty random. But it made sense with the information that we had at that moment. Once partner showed 3-card heart support, we knew that the hearts were playable with ace king queen. We didn't know that partner had such an excellent spade suit. But we got our 7 imps. People are making 10, 9 or 11 tricks in no trumps. That's, I think the clubs would block. Ace king 5-3-2. Very likely they would. So if assuming that we lead from, we play from north and east leads a high club, west has to play the 7 or the 6 to start on blocking. It's not so obvious. And so luckily for the no trump bidders, the most likely defense would block the club suit and enable the declarer to get his game. Anyway, next hand, 12 high card point. That is a minimum, but an honest minimum opening bid and an honest raise, which led us to an honest 2 hearts. And we have 3 diamonds to lose plus a spade and a heart. We have only 17 high card points between the two of us, and so it is easy to see that they might make something, even in no trumps. We can't make more than 3 hearts, ace king and ace in no trumps, so they have at least 90. And if we can get 110, that is probably a good score. But for that to happen, we need, remember, there was a double by east who's catching diamonds. We need to rough twice somewhere. So we need to clear a possible spade rough and 2 possible club roughs. Since the east doubled, he should have 4 spades. So you see here a club pass, a heart double. The guy on my left should have 4 spades. So the 4th spade risks an over-up. I think it's safer to play for club roughs first. Now, if this club rough survives, by which I mean if West doesn't follow suit, it did. So basically, we need now to guess whether the rough with a 9. It's clearly the best. The best option is to rough with a 9. And so we lost this finesse, and we will claim down 1. It's amazing that the robot does not accept this claim. Ace 10 doubleton. So if we had rough with a jack, that's basically the only holding in which it helps to have rough with the jack. Because if East started with ace 10 third, that would leave him with a four spades 3-3-3 hand. If that was the case, he would simply discard on the rough of the club with a jack, and then he will wait with a ace 10 third. He would get two tricks. I would lead a low heart from my hand to the king, but then I would have to lead a trump from dummy. So ace 10 doubleton is uh, obviously against the odds. If ace is short in hearts, he shouldn't have the 10, but we were unlucky. And so we got a 0 imps. Another 12 Packard points, but no temptation to interfere. Vulnerable versus not against their invitational auction. Parta should be quite weak. Parta didn't overcall, but he should be quite weak. They should have about 22 or 23 high card points, leaving 17 for us, or 18, something like that. So Parta has around 5. And typically, we would lead hearts in this kind of auction. Uh, I think that's still the best choice. And we should lead high to let partner know it's unusual for us to lead top of nothing. But in a no trump contract, when we have a bunch of possible winners on the side, it's good to let partner know, or at least help him in diagnosing that we don't have any hopes of getting tricks in hearts. But our best shot is to continue hearts if maybe partner has king queen fourth, or king queen 10 fifth. That's even better. I wasn't hoping for that because that's often an overcall. But that was great for us. If Parta can shift to a spade, which he should, but I don't think we will lose our spade. We can always guarantee getting our spade here by ducking the 10 of clubs. Yeah, we got one down. 3 imps. No big deal so far. 10 high card points. Not full versus full. Here I'm torn between a redouble that shows a power and 2 clubs, because if they have a good major suit fit, which is likely, we might have to bid clubs as soon as possible to find a fit. So I'll go there, even though I am heavy. 2 clubs is not forcing, but I don't see a lot of chances for game. And indeed depends on Porta has an absolute maximum, 14. And we have 9 tricks, even without a hard stopper. That is unlucky again, but we are not vulnerable. So it is likely that this one's not going to be a big disaster. So should I finesse here? A double will more often than not have 4 clubs. Spade should be 4-4. I think it's too much of a deep position, but it's not unthinkable. Okay, so now we can make 11 tricks. After confirming the diamonds are breaking, yes, we'll get 11 tricks. We lost 1 imp when people reached their game, typically by redoubling, I suspect. Yeah, redoubled into clubs. Worked out well when they didn't have 5 tricks to cash in hearts. As expected when hearts are 3-3, but maybe partner would have a doubleton. Then we would not be such favorites. Anyway, Parta had a super max for a balanced hand, as I said. Take away his queen of diamonds, it's still an absolutely normal opening bid, and we should be in a part score, not in a game. And this is deal 5, last deal for our first installment. We start with one heart and then 2 clubs. Another unexciting hand, apparently. Wow. So in this auction, the guy who's long in hearts should be East. West should have a strong takeout double. Long in clubs because he didn't double two clubs. But my hearts are really excellent. I wasn't expecting them to. And indeed, we have apparently seven tricks, seven top tricks, and lots of chances for eight, including the spade finesse. Okay. Now the spade finesse is a huge, huge, enormous favorite. Wow. Well, why not flip this? Can cash one. And indeed, we're going to make two more by exiting with a club. We have the rest of the tricks. Didn't expect us to lose that spade finesse, but we still got eight easy tricks. So I was saying that it was an uneventful five boards, but the decision to double us, uh, not a big fan, by the way. I think West has a minimum double. He shouldn't be tempting fate by reopening this non-vulnerable auction in two hearts. I would be happy to defend against two hearts. If partner could beat anything over one spade, we don't have a game. And if we have something, it's in diamonds, but it's too much to expect. The partner will beat diamonds when I have ace, king, queen, jack, fifth. And so East's pass of two hearts double is also very, very risky. I would have taken this out to no trumps. Uh, but I think it's not an unreasonable gamble. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.